I think there's two paths for us, and we're open to both. I think one is single advantage we have, before I say the two things, is that we can execute faster than even the largest companies that I know, and so that are in our industry. And so for us, the opportunity is either we continue to build something that connects to these different systems and allows us to take advantage of the infrastructure that exists and is just super complementary. There's another path where maybe we decide one day we want to go up against whoever the 800-pound gorilla is. But right now, the only thing we really care about is like, let's form really close partnerships with the best companies on the customer side, on the technology side, and bring them the best experience. And then we'll make decisions as we execute from there.
And why do you say that we can execute faster than anyone else in the industry?
I know what happens to companies, except very few when they get to be several hundred people, and it's just harder to move faster. There's more to protect than often an opportunity to build. And when we're this early, there's not much to protect. It's like just build. And so that allows us to move much faster. We're also willing to do things and get places and put in extra work that I think, frankly, a first 10 employee will do more intense, things to win customers over than the first 1,000 somewhere else. And so that's, I think, that's our edge.
When you were leaving LeafLink, was that a hard decision for you?
Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard to leave something that you was a primary focus for you and you put like everything into growing it. But I couldn't be like more proud of what we built in my 20s basically, and now we're in my 30s chapter here with all the lessons learned. But it's hard. Yeah, I mean it's not companies can feel like a living thing at times, and people say, you leave your child type thing. I don't have any kids, but I imagine it's something a similar experience. But you want to get it to a place, and I think LeafLink is where it can have its own life and chapters that follow without me being the one making all the decisions. And you have to move on, just like always move forward.
As a young founder, what are some of the key lessons you've learned growing a company?
So something that I've learned over the 10 years that I was at my last business was when you're early and there's only a few people, everyone does everything. And you'll try a bunch of things that you're not good at. And then if you're lucky enough to find someone better at that thing, you can pull them in to do the better job. I think the one thing as a founder is important is to pull yourself out when you know you found that better person and focus on the things that you uniquely can do. I think personally, I was trying to do so many things early days at the last business, and now I know like where I excel so much clearer and the things that I don't excel at. And that's why I have a partner in Claire and in James that have these really complementary skill sets. And that's, I think, like know when to tap out on a thing that you're working on to find someone better, because you can't do everything the way you did when it was less than 10 people.
Leave me with one last piece of advice to all the young founders out there who want to start a new company.
I think part of being a founder that I find most exciting is the ability to create your own brand and do your own thing. It bums me out sometimes when I see the number of founders that slap logos on themselves for doing this program or this investor or this. And it's like, who cares? If you build something of value with amazing people, customers will love you, and then you get to build your own brand. Don't be so like, have more faith in yourself to build that awesome brand on your own versus needing these things and stickers that you typically just stick on. Doesn't really matter. Something's in it for them, but less for you. And so just push and build, and that's how you make your name.